Introducing the next fighters to the cage. First, Muhammed DeReese.
Muhammed Mo Muscle DeReese looking to snag some points and potentially a spot, but he's going to have to get it done quickly if he wants to make it happen.
Yeah, that's right. He comes from that wrestling background. He does have a lot of power in his hands, though. Really curious to see what approach he's going to have here against Cappelozza.
Aside from the backflips, we've seen the flying knee out of this guy.
Yes.
That put a guy out in his debut fight in the PFL a couple of seasons ago. This guy's very explosive.
And his opponent, Bruno Cappelozza.
Bruno with an impressive first outing in the PFL this season, scoring 6 points, knocking out Muhammed DeReese in his first fight. Amazingly explosive, great hands, solid combinations. He just followed right through and finished the night quickly. And he's looking to do that again. He thinks Muhammad is hesitant in his striking. He wants to beat him to the punch, get there first, and have another first-round finish.
Yeah, I mean, Muhammed DeReese's performance earlier tonight, I think, put an exclamation point on how impressive Bruno Cappelozza's performance was when they matched up head-to-head.
Absolutely.
Far from being a slouch, he's now in the mix in the heavyweight division for the playoffs, so maybe a potential rematch brewing between those people, but Bruno Cappelozza wants to get this thing done. He really felt he had an opportunity to make a statement against Muhammed DeReese. Tail of the tape in this heavyweight bout presented by Geico. Bruno Cappelozza is 2 inches taller. He's 22 pounds lighter, but he thinks that's an advantage because of the speed. He's also got a 3-inch reach advantage in the arms. Lillian Garcia.
Fight fans, this is your featured bout on ESPN+, and it's in the heavyweight division. This fight is presented to you by Geico. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a wrestler. Standing at 6 feet tall, he weighs in officially 254 1/4 pounds. In 11 professional fights, he has a record of 8 wins and 3 defeats, with 6 victories by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Titusville, Florida, here is Muhammed Mo Muscle DeReese. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a Muay Thai specialist. Standing at 6'2", he officially weighs in at 233 1/2 pounds. In 16 professional fights, he has a record of 11 wins and 5 defeats, with all of his 11 victories by way of knockout. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, here is Bruno Cappelozza. Your referee in charge, Gary Copeland.
Cappelozza representing his home country of Brazil in the blue trunks. Muhammed Mo Muscle DeReese, the former college football player in the black and gray. No touch of the gloves. An exchange of kick attempts there, and now a heavy leg kick and an overhand right attempt. There's that leg kick again from Bruno Cappelozza.
Now, Cappelozza said he wanted to stay aggressive here against DeReese, but wanted to find that weakness first. He's finding a home for that leg kick.
DeReese diving in on a low single attempt here. Cappelozza steps out of it, offers a right hand, and up and down, tosses Muhammed DeReese. And starts to unload with a combination. DeReese lost his balance there on that overhand right attempt. Cappelozza kicks his legs out from under him.
Cappelozza's corner yelling at him in Portuguese to stay calm and not go wild. They want to settle him down and not force the knockout.
2 more big looping punches from Muhammed DeReese. Randy, he tried to dive in on the single early. Will he try it again?
Well, he tried to dive in because he was under a lot of pressure. He was taking a lot of shots and getting the heck out of there and resorting to that wrestling background. He's a state champion in Florida from Titus High School. And man, he may need that.
I don't know how many more of those nasty leg kicks he's going to be able to eat. He's got to start checking those. He
definitely seems, DeReese, a little gun shy. He's felt the power of Cappelozza, both in the kicking and the punching. He just seems a little shy about it, a little timid about getting clipped.
Cappelozza's got to be careful rushing in, though. He almost ate a big right hand from DeReese.
Now settling into a little more motion here. This time DeReese offers a leg kick. That might have been the first jab of the fight we just saw attempted there by Bruno Cappelozza. These guys are swinging away.
Setup shots, what are those?
Oh, nice left hook. That one rattled Muhammed DeReese. And here it is. Bruno Cappelozza unloading again. And he's out. Punctuates it with a right hand kick. That'll do. Bruno Cappelozza, another 6-point first round finish.
That was brutal. Do not get stuck up against the fence when you fight Cappelozza. He will make you pay. Wow.
Explosive start to this round. Cappelozza almost a bit reckless. He came out so hard.
Yeah.
And he was lucky he didn't have to pay the price for that. He settled back down in, some refined striking, a great kick to finish the fight.
Bruno Cappelozza, 2 emphatic first round finishes. Good for 12 points. And at least for now, the driver's seat on the #1 seed in the PFL heavyweight playoffs. A jubilant Bruno Cappelozza cutting it up with Ray Sefo inside the cage. Former PFL fighters in his corner there. Connie Marks, Kyle Alencar have both tested their own skills inside the smart cage in past seasons.
Cappelozza said he had a great camp at Extreme Couture in between fights, getting ready for this. He had a lot of big heavyweight partners, and that definitely showed.
Look at this just dismissive slam from Bruno Cappelozza.
Yeah, very impressive. And again, doing that against a guy with a wrestling background. Cappelozza doesn't really have that himself. Of course, a complete mixed martial artist, though, as he demonstrated. Beautiful left hook. That's really where it started. Do not get pinned up against the cage. He is just brutal. Once he smells blood, man. Bruno. That was it.
Bring it in. Does such a good job of staying out at range, not smothering his punches, not getting overexcited there when he has a guy in trouble. And man, those combinations were pinpoint. He just rocked him.
That's the second time we've seen in as many fights here in the PFL a flurry from Bruno Cappelozza up against the cage.
Almost looked like a delayed reaction on that punch. It's like he was there for a second, then whoa, where'd he go?
Unbelievable. Looking like a Junior Dos Santos in his prime. Yeah, just looking away.
It starts to go down. It was delayed. Where did that come from?
I've never seen that before, but similar to the Ante D'Elia fight, Cappelozza unloading, and someone's looking off into the ether. Here comes our Cageonomics stats bundle presented by Geico. The takedown on that is my favorite stat.
That was more like a slam dunk.
It's just a get off me.
Yeah. Pretty sure my big brothers used to do that to me repeatedly. Wow.
Fighter performance rating brought to us by Rich Energy. I'm going to predict a 100 there for Bruno Cappelozza. Oh, yep, that's right.
How do you do it? How do you do it, John?
What can I say? King prognosticator. Lilian Garcia makes it official inside of the smart cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stoppage comes officially at 2 minutes and 21 seconds of round #1. Your winner by knockout, earning 6 points, and clinching a spot in the 2021 PFL playoffs, Bruno Cappelozza!
Thank you. Warrior.